deliberate fires, as in they're burning the moorland off. That's crazy. Well, I've not had to come too far to find my next location, which is the Linn O'Dee, spelled L-I-N-N. And it's a fabulous drive through the Mar estate. In fact, I've seen a couple of people wild camping down there. Wish I've got another night to spare, but it's a place to come back to in the future. Now, this is the first fall that I'm interested in. There's some nice colour here and some nice colour here, but look at there. Nothing at all up in the sky. Hey ho, you can't have it all. So I have concentrated on trying not to knock the camera over. Zooming in just the very top of the bridge. I've just got a little bit of this tree in and a little bit of that tree in, and catching the water coming down. I've popped the polarizer on to take the sheen off these rocks because they are ridiculously shiny. And the water is coming through the torrent. Now, because I'm not bracketing, I'm going to have smooth, milky water. It's not a startling shot. I'm sure there are better ones. There's also, in the background, through the arch of the tree, just about there, two little trees in autumn colours, which is really good. So, I have popped the polarizer on. I put a soft grad on to slow the exposure slightly more, but I pulled it all the way down. Yeah, and that's about it. We were shooting at, let me have a quick look-see. Oh, I've got one where I've included a little bit of sky. What was that? Let's have a look. So I'm at a third of a second and f11. I've dropped my ISO back down to 100. I was shooting a little bit higher than that handheld yesterday. So yeah, there's a fascinating little thing down here. I don't know if you'll be able to make it out. Yeah, you can just see the swirls where the water's coming around the rocks. I was trying to figure out how I could include those in a composition. It means using the wide lens, which is what I've got on. I've got the 10-20. But it doesn't quite work. I think it's the position of the rocks. Oh my lord, where have you gone? Yeah, I think it's the angle that these rocks come in at. They're really not quite right to get that into the composition as well as the main fall. But it's a lovely little place. The car park's heaving. Even better is it's free for National Trust members. And most bizarre thing, they've got fixed toilets here, which are closed due to COVID, obviously. But then they've got porta cabins. It's a little bit random. But even up here, in what you would class as probably the middle of nowhere, we're about 6 miles from Braemar. They've got hand sanitising stations. The Scots seem to be, I don't know how you'd say it, keener to obey the rules than we do down in England. Food for thought. Right, I'm going to pack up from here. I got down here, I'm not entirely sure how I'm going to get back up because, I'm just spinning around a second. Them there rocks are ridiculously slippery. I've got to get up quite a way before I can get back on terra firma. Hey ho. Water, leaves and shiny rocks generally make for a bit of a problem. So we'll see what happens and I will catch up with you. I'm going to try the other side of the bridge. I don't know if you can get down over there. And if not, there's a place I want to go, which is about another 4 kilometres or another 4 miles that away. So I'll catch you in a bit. Probably shot myself in the foot yesterday when I made the comment that to me, for woodland scenes to work, we either need a shaft of light or we need mist. And I still think that's true, but I'm having a go. Now I was going to record me wandering around, trying different compositions, moving the tripod, going in, going back, going high, going low, you name it, I did it. But after 45 minutes I thought, maybe this recording's gone on a bit too long, so we stopped that. I'm still at the Linn O'Dee, the waterfalls down the bottom. I didn't get anything at the other side because the sky was just bleh. It threatened to go blue with some nice streaky clouds. I thought, oh good, we're in for a treat, but it all got wished away by the wind. So on the way back up to the car park, I spotted this little tree. The pine forest, these pine forests are glorious, are surrounding it. There's a few trees being felled in front of it, so I've got a clear shot. Now the difficulty is that side and that side we have some brown leaf trees, which are kind of getting in the way. But I love the way the gold pops against the dark greeny grey of the trunks of these pines, because they're all covered in this moss, which I'll show you in a minute, although I think I did some photos of it the other day. So I've popped the 70-200 on. I've dropped the f-stop down to f2.8 to try and give me a little bit of creamy background to separate the subject from the background trees. I am shooting at about 200th of a second, and I've gone left, I've gone right, I've gone as close in as I can to make a nice square crop, and that's the one that I think I quite like. I've zoomed out to get more of the surrounds in. I've put the tree on the left of the frame, I've put the tree on the right of the frame. And I'm just not sure. It's like comfort zone not even within a million miles of being in, because woodland is an art to make. Excuse the hair, it's gone all fuzzy. And I don't have the necessary skills for that art. But that little tree, I think, might actually work quite well. Now, over there, I don't know if you'll see it between the trees. No, you won't make it out. There's a vibrant green tree, which might kind of work as well, because everything else is grey. Might just work. And then something else that's caught my eye, spinning around here, that fir tree, that one, it's like hanging in, I want to say the word skeins, I think that's right. And it's goldeny coloured and it's greeny coloured, but I think it goes up too far to actually work as an image. The trees that I'm looking for are fairly low to the ground. I probably have to include some sky in that, which I don't want to do, although there is some blue sky up there now. But this is all about the trees and the woodland rather than the surrounding or the sky above. Now I'm sure there are more compositions to be had here, so I could be here for some time yet. but I'm not in any rush.